Every sentient organic society has apocalyptic triggers, and depending on how young the civilization is, the more they may have. It's a consequence of living between a future you cannot see and your own mortality. You may review Meritoni's white paper on it. Thank you. Phase 1 of the organic wipe process is focused on finding the right trigger. We do not want nuclear holocaust, as that defeats the entire purpose. Once the apocalypse is triggered by the sentient organisms themselves, Phase 2 begins. In Phase 2, we become more hands-on by introducing seemingly natural disasters that help clear up the remaining population. We found that tornadoes filled with particularly dangerous animals from their own environment to be the most effective. Well, 1, using nuclear weapons on a force of nature is not considered, and 2, the animals provide a substantial supernatural effect that destroys any remaining morale among the populace. In the case of Asset 591428, Phase 1 was very close, but due to Mao and the Muses' involvement, I made the call to begin Phase 2 early and deployed the first of many Snake-Nados. As Senior Director, I stand by my call.
Hey everybody, it's the Liching Hour. I'm the Lich, and this is the Apocrypha Roadshow. Hi everybody.
Hello everybody. You guys.
So we got the hype train out of the way, so that's good, right? I missed you guys like terribly.
Yeah, way early.
Terribly, like all of you.
Yeah.
If you want to listen to and bounce around to Mao's playlist, it is in the Drop Music Here channel in the Discord. Hey, Helpbot, thank you so much for showing up. McTeddy, always a pleasure. I'm going to drop. Here we go. There's the link. Hello, some new faces. It's Felmy. Thank you very much for stopping by. The hype train's out of the way. I guess, that's cool. I mean, it can only go up from here, right?
Ouch.
Sure.
Let's see here. Okay, so we did the music thing. Awesome. We're back. It's been 2 weeks. I have an announcement of sorts. It's not really an announcement. There's something I want to talk about tonight. Okay. We have begun, and this is directed to both the players and to chat over here. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have begun Phase 2 of our experience on this particular planet, on this particular road on the Roadshow. And allow me for a moment to get a little meta. Mao and the Muses are on the path, their own path of destiny, here on this planet and in the stars. However, this planet, Asset 591428, its fate lies in your hands. The road is laid out for you.
Burn it to the ground.
The road's laid out for you, but there are multiple different endings that are possible. I mean, will this planet be consumed by an apocalypse? Or will you save it only to find out that you merely stalled the actual end of it? So we're going to play the cards as they are dealt, but there are clues hidden in the story, in past chapters, in the private conversations with a certain Nadomancer. There are things that could be done outside of the cards in the fiction by our heroes. So I say this to both you both players and chat. If we only play the cards as they land without asking the right questions, then we are on course for only one of these endings. But for those of you who may have questions, who might see actions the players could take outside the cards, go ahead and speak up. What's the worst that could happen? That said, Mao, you're awake. And you find yourself back at the lake house. Maria is sitting next to the bed. There's a jabber coming from that magic box at the end of the bed. The news is detailing this
magic box at the end of the bed?
The TV. The TV at the end of the bed with the moving pictures. Okay. And it's she's watching it intently, and you look, and apparently this giant tornado had ripped through the center of Mexico City. destroying large swaths of it. So much chaos. There's scientists talking about how it must have came from the desert and picked up a lot of snakes because there was a lot of snakes in the tornado, and they're trying to explain that. And then they cut to these people, mobs of people carrying banners with snake cult symbols on them, like clashing with authorities in the streets. Maria goes, oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. The world is just going to hell so quickly. I am so glad you're awake, though.
Hard mode! Ah!
You, I do not know. Your friends brought you back. You back and you were asleep. You've been knocked on the head. But you are back now.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
You were flying around for a bit.
Yeah, the Muses start popping up from around the bed. They're all there, of course.
Hi, guys. I'm glad that you're all here.
So,
cool.
yeah.
That
so
was
what
an adventure.
So what had happened is you had got sucked up into Snake NATO. You were at the top of the tower. If you remember, you were at the top of the tower. You guys had just destroyed a bunch of servers. The walls got ripped away. You got sucked up into the Snake NATO. But then to a combination of, well, everybody, all the Muses worked together to save you, including even Budadiah, who was in your backpack at the time, in the love sack. Baby love sack. I think you should always say baby love sack after saying love sack.
Mm-hmm. I think that's worth it. Yes.
You know what that means, right?
Yeah, I do.
All right. So suddenly, though, Maria's face gets cold and like ashy, and she gets up and she moves out the room. And as she moves, someone else comes in. Cadejo Negro comes padding in, and Maria walks out scared. Cadejo Negro comes in, she sits down, and she looks at you. I have bad news. I have bad news, Sierva. I'm glad you're awake.
Quick, out of game. Is this the one that ran the shop, or is this the one that was in the Netherverse? Okay.
White, the Cadejo Blanco was the spirit one. Yep. Cadejo Negro is in the. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have bad news, Sierva. Despite your efforts, the foreign snakes have managed to obtain all they needed to perform the ritual. I fear they are bringing Quetzalcoatl back to life. She, of course, doesn't mispronounce it.
Good job.
Quetzalcoatl.
You did a very good job.
The Morning Star Dragon. It will set fire to our world. But maybe...
Is that such a bad thing? Like, come on, fresh slate.
Cadejo Negro turns to look at Rock, narrows her eyes, as in a shush.
Wrong crowd. I get it. Wrong crowd.
But maybe one more chance. And she looks to Titters. Sometimes you must fight fire with fire. And in this case, a dragon. Our world is going to be destroyed, Sierva. But if I told you you could help us save it, would you? She peers deep into your eyes. Buena.
Of course.
Buena. There are many ancient places here. Our ancestors were very powerful in the ways of magic and dragons. If your small dragon here were to acquire blessings of these ancestors, a big dragon she would be. A worthy contender to take on the Morning Star and stop it from ruining our world. You must first go to Teotihuacan and walk the Avenue of the Dead. Teotihuacan is a place outside of Mexico City where it was there like 100 BC. It's got the Avenue of the Dead.
Capital of the Aztec Empire.
There's the Pyramid of the Sun. There's a Pyramid of the Moon, and there's a few other pyramids there. The first ancestor you must approach. Yes. Yes, Game Daddy.
I was just gonna.
Thank you, Dredge. Yes, I will. Thank you very much. I will slaughter all of them. I have one more to go, too. Yes, King Daddy.
It wasn't me. It was Titters talking.
Oh, it's Titters. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was just gonna say. So, at one of the points, whenever she's going and pointing and talking about me, you just pan to Titters, and she's licking her own eyeball.
No.
Doing what you need to do, Titters. Great.
When you don't blink, you gotta keep hydrated somehow.
Yeah.
Exactly. but it's just like that. You're a dragon here, and then licks the eyeball to show how.
Insert eyeball lick. You must go to Teotihuacan and walk the Avenue of the Dead. The first ancestor you must approach is Tezcatlipoca, the smoking mirror. His spirit dwells in the secret chamber in the Pyramid of the Sun. But to open the secret chamber, we will need a sacrifice. Luckily for us, there are plenty to choose from in Teotihuacan. So,
we could sacrifice C4 instead. I like sacrificing C4 instead.
It's going to have to be a human. Teotihuacan, Tezcatlipoca brought human sacrifice to the Mayans. Yes?
We have the one guy in the love sack, the driver.
Is he still in there?
Yeah, I would hope you let him out.
In space.
Well, we let him breathe every now and then.
That's funny you say that. That is an option. Now, she's going to take you guys, Maria, and then we'll take you to Teotihuacan. Is there anything you want to do before that happens?
Kill more people in case the love sack guy doesn't work out.
Load the love sack up with some strays.
Love sack.
Vagrants and people who won't be missed.
Got it. So we're gonna vegetate the love sack so oxygen is produced.
That is not a bad idea, actually.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna take that as a no. That's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I have anything else that I need to do.
Well, here's what's going on. Mexico City is in an uproar, like shit's cray. Like the streets are full of protesters, and apparently at some point these snake cult protesters, which you're familiar with, have taken over Teotihuacan because it was a Teotihuacan. Is it Teotihuacan? Yeah, Teotihuacan is a big tourist kind of attraction. Not kind of, it's a huge tourist attraction. And but the protesters are all now, they've kind of camped out there and took it over. And so there's like hundreds and hundreds of them inside and outside of this whole encampment. As you come up, Cadeo Negro's with you guys. Maria stops a truck outside, a little while from all the protesters. As you get out, you're scanning the crowd of protesters, and Cadeo Negro's like, all of these are look for the foreign ones, look for the ones who might be good for. And then you see this one tall, lanky one, and on his shirt are the words "Point Break."
Yes. The murder of every Point Break will continue. He shall perish by my
You know what? If he's a snake cultist in this world, I have no problem using him as a sacrifice this time around.
I don't care what he is.
We'll just throw a snake at him and check.
Question.
His love of Patrick Swayze was a death mark.
Yes, this shirt that says Point Break, is it the original or the remake Point Break?
There was a remake?
There was a remake.
There was a when?
Years ago.
No, there was. He's right. He totally was. There was a remake of Point Break. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
2015.
The original had like Keanu Reeves and everything.
Yeah.
Like that, but the new one, I think it was one of the Hemsworths was in it.
Huh.
So
no, you
is
are.
it the original or is it
Not
the
that
remake?
I see, but
Oh no, it's just the big words that say Point Break, like big font.
Oh, okay.
It's
if his name isn't Point Break.
Well, he's got like a bleach blonde, like mohawk,
but...
like short, like stick up hair, almost mohawk.
Okay, so first
He's
we gotta take him to the
people off.
DMV to get him a new state-issued license that's dignifies his name as Point Break.
I don't think any of us speak Spanish well enough to go to the local DMV to get anything for him.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien, ¿y tú?
Okay,
That's not gonna get us
we go
far.
in there and we force
Bud, wake
everybody
up.
to speak our language.
That sounds a whole lot like colonization, and I'm not for that. So let's just kill him. Yeah.
Well, okay. So this is going to be the first challenge of the night.
Point Break.
First challenge of.
But
Okay.
As an omen of doom, you have a giant tardigrade. Snakeskin boots. Mother's memory. And of course, Gadejo Negro. Thanks, Judge.
Lancomingo.
And then we're gonna draw. This is the grifter is going to be Point Break.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume like you guys want to use you want to sacrifice Point Break. Looks like he drew an Omen of Hope. So
I almost want to just collect all the Point Breaks at one nexus and just like I've gathered you all here for a very specific reason.
It's like the Battle of the Dungeon.
Troublesome Snail. Welcome to the dungeon. Blocked party. What is up?
Hey, Lich.
Yes.
So, I want Tears to walk up to this man and say "Bon Camingo," which is Spanish for "come with me."
Oh shit, we're throwing steel chairs already.
That's the proper way to get anybody to come with you. Is you
threaten them with a steel chair.
Yes.
Troublesome Snail. Why don't you do exclamation point new blood for me? All right, so first up, Titter. So you come walking up and people start backing away because you're like this big lizard. Like kind of small dinosaur. So they all start moving back and he's like looking at you like he's trying to decide how punk rock he really is. Maybe moving back a little bit. He's not so sure about you. Pick your doom, your omen, by the way. So you keep saying that and people keep moving back. The protesters aren't. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first new blood. You are the very first new blood of the new blood commands.
I was going to say, I don't recognize this command.
Yeah, so it is now created. Anytime anybody comes in the chat who's new, they can do new blood, and we will all do something. Well, for Apocrypha Roadshow, what that means right now is we're gonna Voltron. The Muses get the Voltron to accomplish this card, which is grabbing, snatching Point Break. This is great. Y'all got to work together to snatch, and I won't make you roll. This is all because Troublesome Snail is a new blood. Welcome to the channel. If they do that in Viva La Dungeon, we're going to have a special little, like, best of Dungeon Bomb list that I'll roll on. Like Sharknado, Goblin Sack Raid, Over, that kind of stuff. But yeah, blood is definitely involved. Because we need a human sacrifice, and this is it. So, Muses, Rock, Game Daddy, Titter, Sharkface, and McBear, and Budadiah. Well, actually, Bud's not here with us, is he yet?
Not yet.
Please, you guys, let's craft a plan for you guys to snatch up Point Break and basically kidnap him. How are you going to do it? Do you still have what? You're really low. I hear.
Fix your internet, bruh.
Still can't hear you, Suni.
Oh my god. Bruh, check your internet privilege.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, good thing. It's not a snail. It's not.
Yeah, kinda.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, I said, do I still have my forklift suit?
Do you want your forklift suit? You have a forklift suit?
It was the card is scrap armor.
Oh, okay.
I made an imitation of my old suit.
You guys can do right now, because it's new blood. You guys can come up with whatever you want. Use any power you have, but I just want you guys to do it together.
Any power.
I want this to be a concerted effort. Rock, Game Daddy, Titters, and Sharkface. So Titters already kind of started it by coming right up there to be like, hi.
Titter started by pulling out just pure Spanish and speaking to him.
Okay,
I think I'm just gonna grab the love sack off Mao and just hold it ready for him to fall into it unsuspectingly, like a manhole cover in old Looney Tunes cartoons.
Perfect.
So you're running behind him as I'm approaching him?
Yeah, but it's all good. He doesn't see me.
Mao, you can get on this too. You don't have to be left out.
I'm gonna let everybody else figure out what they're going to do first, and then I will supplement.
Ah.
All right, Rock, what are you doing? You grab the love sack, and was that what you're gonna dump him in?
Yeah. I'm basically like waiting for somebody else to push him enough into the love sack so we can abduct him like the true villains we are. Because we're.
Oh yeah, and I'll just spit Brianus to push him into the sack so Rock can nab him.
And Game Daddy, what are you doing?
Can I combine my mech suit with my elasticity?
Yeah, your mech suit with your Oh Jesus, your mech suit with your electricity. Yes, that sounds amazing.
Yeah. I want to bend the forklift and just kind of like, I want to pin him, like go to pin him up against the wall and just kind of like wrap him up and like hand him off to Titters.
And then Titter's gonna drop him in the sack. Love sack, baby love sack.
In his face.
So while he's, like drenched in that brine water, I just drop him in the sack and start walking away, glaring at everybody who's trying to stop this entire situation. Just like,
well, actually, so that's what I would like to be doing.
Incoming!
Yeah, basically, I'm gonna put my little wrap thingy on my antlers so that I can see antlers, and then I'm gonna start pontificating from the Dickon Bible across the street very loudly.
Oh, I forgot. I
As
don't
a
have to check the
distraction.
list anymore. My muse plays. Redeemer picks a muse. That muse may replace the next die roll with their own dice. Oh, all right. Black Party, pick a muse. Any muse. So Mao, you're doing crowd control.
I'm attempting to.
So the La Sierva goes out, and while all this is happening, everyone's eyes turn to you because, I mean, you're a tall deer lady with purple hair. It's hard to not stare. Meanwhile, they kidnap Point Break as he goes yelling, "Yo, what the fuck?" and gets in. Now he's in the love sack. Hey, Maceo.
Dickinson.
All right, so we've got Point Break, but here's the deal: you've got to get past all the snake cultists to get to the Pyramid of the Sun. Oh, you know what? That was, that we'll just say that was outside of the turn. You still need to pick an omen to kind of set the stage here.
What is confront? Is that where's the confront?
Oh, so confront is basically after, you're getting hurt. Basically, it says during a confrontation, if you get damaged, it gets reduced to 0. So when if any battle comes up in this next one with the Serpent Cult, you're going to take 0 damage if you guys misroll on it. Otherwise, this one's you're going to recycle a card, put it in the bottom of your deck.
I'm super interested in indignation, just because I don't want to recycle anything quite yet.
Titters, you got an opinion?
What?
All right, we're doing Omen of Hope. All right.
Yeah,
so,
no, you cut out for me. What did you say?
I asked you if you had an opinion on which omen to use.
Oh, in this situation,
Mm-hmm.
currently we just kidnapped a guy, and everybody is currently confused as hell. So I would say we are in a very hopeful position just because of all of that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now that guy in the sack currently, yeah, he's in an omen of doom. But
he's fucked.
We have what we want. We're
barely fucked.
No.
Yeah.
He's fucked, but we're happy.
Ruins. We're in the ruins. If you lose anything, you're going to bury a body or serpent gift. Okay, so
Why would we bury a body? We're all cannibals.
We need either Game Daddy or Budadiah to figure out how you guys can get these cards.
Correction.
Oh, actually, Black Price
Point Break is very happy because I put a sign in the love sack that says "Welcome Point Break."
He's like, oh god, wait, hey.
Now he's ready to start just standing there, floating there in space, I should say.
Into the thick of it.
There's a lot of
fluid.
There's a lot of fluid surrounding him, so I'm sure he's also like a little weirded out by that.
Guys, I need to figure this out real quick.
He's a little weirded
Who
out.
has a ceremonial dagger? Who has a ceremonial dagger for Point Break?
Wait for it. You got to get into the pyramid first.
You want to see a ceremonial dagger? You see these claws? These mighty crab claws? These are my ceremonial daggers.
No, that's a ceremonial cutting thing. A dagger is slicing.
I'll
Slice
my metal hands and just
my
give it
claws
taters.
do it all.
Stabbing daggers. Okay, so
There you go, Titters. You can have a dagger.
Titters.
You can have a little spine.
Titters, do you want, since Block Party did the Apocrypha bomb that allows you to replace the next die roll with your own dice, do you want to take on how you get past all these serpent cultists?
You know what? Why not? I have an idea.
Cool.
But my
go ahead,
idea
Tom.
does involve everybody here.
Doesn't have to.
Oh no, it does.
Oh, it does. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I just need one question for everybody, including Mal here. Shark face person, because I'm horrible with names, I'm calling you by your screen name. How much brine water can you use?
Or produce.
What?
Yeah, how much can you produce?
Enough?
Okay. Game Daddy, how much electricity do you have?
Oh.
That's a very good question.
You know it comes out of my lungs, right? And I'm not shockproof.
Yes, but you won't
That
be
is very-
connected to it anymore. Especially with... Hey,
The
Rock,
last
how
time I
quickly-
tried this, it didn't work.
How quickly can you grow, Rock? Rock, how quickly can you grow?
How quickly do you need me to grow?
Okay, good answer. And Mao,
Yes,
what's your opinion on the smell of burnt flesh?
I'm used to it by now.
Used to- She molded someone's body into a pineapple head. I don't think roasted flesh really
Oh yeah, that's
bugs
right.
by. Oh yeah, what's that? That was old news.
All right, so
I like how
I'm sure you guys
like detailed this
can tell what
plan
my
is gonna be.
idea is.
Okay. Are you?
So what I want is for Rock to put Sharkface on him and grow rapidly to be above everybody in the snake cult crowd. Have Sharkface spew water all over them, so they're just soaked in this brine water. Game Daddy sets enough of an electric shock to deep fry everybody's life, basically killing them all, and cooking them into a nice little snack for everybody here. And Mal having to sit there and smell it, and possibly chop up the bodies for our food.
No, you guys have full. You guys have all of the tools that you need to cut up your own food.
And while all of that's going on, Tears is doing an Irish jig.
Oh.
I was just gonna stand there.
All
I
right.
hope we don't get arrested.
This
for
is.
this.
All right. So.
Oh, please, nobody's gonna be able to call anyone.
So we're going with the fry all of them approach.
Yes.
No survivors.
Man, I had. If you hadn't noticed, I had taken your black skull off of here. But then again, I don't know who's going to notice, who's going to care. Like, I don't know.
If everyone's dead,
Hey,
there's
I
no
think
one to
everybody-
report the crime.
I think everybody sort of looks on the Serpent cult as sort of a pestilence, so I think the locals are gonna be fine with it.
Well, these are a lot of these people are locals though too. They just got swept up in the freedom for all message of the snake cultists. The snake
Well,
cultists are all
that's
about freedom
Their
from
own fault
oppression.
for having a weak mental constitution.
It's COVID.
Exactly,
You're
it's-
supposed to stay at home.
We're gonna fireball. We're gonna electrocute. It's actually a lightning bolt.
Today.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Sleep. Sleep. Sleep.
I said I was going to commit mass murder today. I believe I just did so.
There you go.
See, charm, conjure. All right, so right now you've only got 3 dice. Let's see what we got in our hands. All right, we got Cadejo Negro. Assemble versus a threat or a serpent card. You can discard Cadejo Negro to add three more dice to this. Mother's Memory. We
We're
can
against
slot
Serpent.
that to re-roll one of the dice. Oops. We got snake boots. Sharkface can use these to add rage dice.
And I think we can slot our tardigrade too.
Ooh, I like it. Tell me more. I love it when you tell me to slot things. All right, so we can count slotting this now. So a symbol versus a resist threat, which is this is not, but later on this will be helpful. So we'll slot the.
Yeah.
We have a giant
Let's do that.
tardigrade on deck. Everybody.
Can we also slot Mother's Memory while we're at it, or can we
Might
only
as
do
well.
one per try?
No,
Okay.
no, we can slot them both.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. Now, okay, so do you want to, okay, here's your two options. Either snakeskin boots to add rage dice, or Cadejo Negro, which are three bonus dice, but you're using most of the bonus dice, so that wouldn't really work. Do you want to use your snakeskin boots there, Shark Face McBear?
What's the difficulty here?
14. And Mao, do you guys want to use, what do you think?
I would like to.
Yeah, let's hit him with the snakeskin boots.
Yeah.
All right.
And we
It's
get
versus a
recycle it.
serpent guard. Yep. So we get the recycle it. Well, that adds rage. So
Unleash your rage, Rock.
unleash your rage.
By rage you shall have.
I think that's basically it. We're gonna roll these 6. Let's see how I'm rolling for you guys this evening.
All right.
Yes.
I just have a question.
Yes.
Do you like this idea that I came up with, which involves just about everybody but 2 people?
I think
this idea.
if it finally satisfies a certain urge you've been talking about for a while, fine. Let's get it out
I
of the
will
way.
never satisfy that urge.
Sharkface McBear, we have a question in chat. We have a question in chat, Sharkface. How does a shark wear boots?
Well, because I have bare feet.
That almost actually sounds like a dad joke.
He's not even wrong about that either, which is
He's
sad.
got bare feet. He's Sharkface McBear. He's part bear and shark and Sharknado.
Who?
Yeah.
He's also
Shark
part
face.
who.
Part shark, part bear who.
Oh, part who? Yeah, sorry. Yeah. You said who. I'm like, Sharkface.
Oh, yeah.
We rolled exactly a 14.
First base.
Excellent.
Well done.
Rock, you want to add to this since you were all the 3 dice that were into that?
You know what? I'm gonna add some radiation generation to make them extra crispy.
All right, so you start growing, you grab Sharkface, and Sharkface starts spinning, and Brian goes everywhere, like wetting the whole crowd. Game Daddy, you just let out that big bolt, and then Rock at the same time with the radiation, it just kind of spreads from you guys. Crispy, Rice Crispy Serpent cult all the way.
And then there's just the
Barbecue.
And then there's in the background doing an Irish jig.
But I want to know who's wearing the snakeskin boots. Is it you, Sharkface, or is it Mao?
It's Mal. It's some Armorcronian tech that I've cobbled into like boots for her.
Nice.
Okay. So now I
Nice.
have a pair of sassy boots.
Sassy boots.
Sassy
Just
snake boots.
eating one of the bodies.
The sassy makeover queen from the Viva La Dungeon would approve of said boots.
Fantastic. There's a sassy makeover queen.
Yes, the sassy snake makeover.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Monster in
Yeah.
Viva La Dungeon.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
That disapproves of most.
Yeah, they're not a big fan of most armor choices on Viva La Dungeon. Stop by Viva La
Well,
Dungeon
probably
Tuesday nights.
doesn't want us to wear denim either, but here we are.
So
Tears begin to gnaw on one of the bodies that we deep fried.
the efforts to get yourselves into Teotihuacan have succeeded as hundreds of snake cultists become barbecued all throughout the whole encampment. There might be some way over there. There might be some way over there. I am a godly being. Thank you. I fixed. There's reasons why. Anyway, it's it's clear for you guys to walk in. There's this huge, long, that's the Avenue of the Dead, long walkway that goes from one end to the other. But in front of you is a 3-tiered pyramid, and you hear Cadeo Negro kind of comes up. She goes, "That is the Pyramid of the Sun. Go in there. Go to the main chamber, and you will find an altar. Sacrifice. Make your sacrifice there, and it should open up to reveal Tez's resting place." So you guys climb up. It's empty. It's cold. The moon's full, but the sky is taken on this strange orangish color though. It seems like everything's just a little maybe on fire. You go into the pyramid as you head down. It's pretty. The pyramids are pretty simple on the inside. It's like a long hallway. There's torches lit, and you head to where you think is the main thing. You just kind of head down, and there it is the altar and everything.
I suppose. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop flipping between scenes. I like the other scene, but I had to, because of my Cadeo Negro, I had double sound sources.
Now, how are you feeling right now?
I feel like we've got the hookup because we have Cadeo Negro helping us out, telling us exactly what we need to do. Yeah.
They say you're being
healer on the side.
But how is Mao emotionally? We just did a mass murder right in front of her.
True.
This happens like
that's a good
almost
point.
every day.
That is
Don't
par for
forget the
course,
abduction. The abduction.
but Also, we kidnapped some random person.
There's that.
He deserves it.
But
Lot of
point
doom.
break.
Lot of doom.
Because I'm playing off of emotions for what these omens are. So, depending on how Mao's emotional state would be in this situation would depend on what I would make a decision.
Mao is pissed at the snake cultists because after all of the shit that we have had to do to prevent them from doing the thing, they fucking did the thing anyway, and I got sucked up into a snake NATO, and it was terrible and terrifying, and I dissociated for like 20 minutes, and I'm back now, but it was no.
So Mao's in a really bad mood?
Mao is craving some violence.
Which would mean that it would be an omen of doom because anger is a negative emotion.
Okay.
Not
yeah,
really a negative emotion, but in this instance it's negative.
Moral, yeah.
And with what you're saying, you're feeling very fiery, so Inferno.
Yeah, I think, let's go with Inferno.
Okay.
Like there's just fire in Mao's eyes, Inferno.
Yeah.
Alright, so if this next card is a threat, you're going to suffer 1 body damage. Luckily enough, it is not.
Great.
Cadeo Negro says you must retrieve the runic blade and make sure you kill it. Kill the sacrifice with it. Why is it spicy? This is a rage gift. The runic blade. Something new for a rock. Evaluate versus a threat or ally gift. You can recycle it to reroll 1 die, explode ones, upgrade 1 die, downgrade 1 die, and then flip 1 die. Bunch of fun. A little bit of hope. Tad spicy.
And
so
what do we have with us for this runic blade but a sacrifice?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So okay. So somebody needs to put Point Break on the altar. How you guys gonna do that? Like he's awake and fighting.
I'm gonna let Rock do this. This is something that Rock wants real bad, and I know it.
I let Rock do what Rock does.
This is gonna be.
That's all.
This is gonna represent Rock.
Hold on.
My notebook of
How
power.
is sacrificing on the altar supposed to stop Pretzel Bodle or whatever his name is?
I don't care about that. This is a grudge match between me and Point Break, and that is all.
No,
Sumi, you're muted.
Magics?
Tezcatlipoca needs to be summoned, basically. In order to access his secret room, the secret chamber in the Pyramid of the Sun, you need to make a human sacrifice on this altar. The question is, this is going to represent that role for that sacrifice. Rock, I want to ask you though, I'm going to give you 3 options. You got to tell me which one you're using. Are you cutting off his head, cutting out his heart, or cutting off his genitals? As an offering to Tezcatlipoca.
Ooh,
I am rocking that one.
those are hard decisions.
It's the heart.
If
Rock,
you can't
it's the
make
heart.
a decision, do all 3.
I'm definitely taking the genitals off the table because that's Budadiah's thing. Like that's his
Yeah.
pick, and I'm gonna leave that to Budadiah. But
Also, if you do it right, you won't kill him.
yeah, exactly.
That's a
If
good
you
point.
take his genitals off in just the
But,
right way, you won't kill
like-
him because you won't sever the femoral artery.
The heart.
Yeah, she speaks
is
from experience. I hope you don't
probably-
speak from experience.
But you see, is that really
I've done many
living?
in my day.
See,
Matt, would that be considered living? You'd be alive, but would you be alive?
Give me just a moment.
my problem is the heart is probably the right answer, but cutting off the head is just so much more cathartic. Like it's
It
so
is.
much more satisfying.
Well, wait, no. What you can do is cut out the heart, and then after it's done, then just chop
Yeah,
off the
but
head.
like ancient ceremonies usually don't allow you to desecrate the body after the ceremony even further, because then that you're not pure of heart or whatever it wants you to be.
Can't
We
forget the
all
genitals, though.
expect
It's on the body. We're animals, remember.
Like,
We're
I
animals.
feel the answer is the heart because that's what all these rage gods are. Right?
You know
is
what,
eating the heart
Sharkface?
to gain their power.
You know what, Sharkface? You might have the virtue of body, but you're a true rage guy right here. You're a bro. I'm gonna take your
You're a
advice.
rage bro.
So I'm
Just
going
in the
to
background,
cut out
You're broke.
Point Break's heart straight through the. I'm gonna leave the shirt on. Like I'm gonna make sure that I cut around like into the Point Break. Sooner you're still muted. I don't know if you heard me the first time.
Oh no.
You're still muted.
All right, so we're gonna roll
Get
rage.
Better internet.
Conjure, strike. Oh, you have strike. So a little bit of titters
Yeah.
in here. A little bit of titters. Oh wait, here's your new hand. So you got a couple omens. You got a homunculus. You got this fella.
I forgot about
Symbol
him.
versus a gift. This is a gift. Basically, recycle, add 1 bonus dice. I'll help you. I am your homunculus. Nagaika. Bury it. Add number of body dice up to number of deaths and fragments.
Why is the homunculus German?
I just wanted to sound kind of. I will help you. I was going for an Igor kind of thing.
No, isn't
Frankenstein
Frankenstein based on German?
Romanian, isn't it? Like maybe I thought.
Well, that's pretty close.
I'm thinking Dracula.
Yeah, Dracula is Transylvania,
Well-
Romania. So to
I just love the
I-
picture.
I
It's so weird. What do you guys think? You want to add an extra card to this? You need an 11 to cut this guy's heart out.
Apparently, Victor Frankenstein is Italian-Swiss, born in Naples, Italy.
Nice.
that changes the whole perspective
Changes
of the
everything.
story.
Okay.
Does it?
Yes, it changes my
Changes
perspective.
everything.
Changes so much.
You have to.
That
Okay.
means
What do you
this
think?
Oh, we're
monster
only
was
hitting
What do you
11.
probably
No, let's roll with this.
named
Let's
Roll with this. Okay.
Yeah.
Not to be.
Well, we're all going
stereotypical.
off of Victor Frankenstein.
I think Legio was the only one who heard that comment, and I'm okay with that.
Titters.
Oh.
How do you help Rock rip out the heart? Or after?
So-
Before? After?
So,
Hitters, you
It's
gotta
actually
heal
done.
the heart to make it, like, we don't know if he's a chain smoker, like, we don't know how much damage he has.
no.
done to
It's
his heart.
actually during the removal of the heart. As Rock goes to cut it out, Tears just gently guides him to where the heart is. He was about to stab along. Because they're literally right there in the chest cavity area.
Okay.
Just slightly moved it.
You guys succeed. As you cut up and take out the heart, you raise it up. Kadeho goes, yes, raise it up. Offer it. You raise up the beating heart rock of Point Break.
It looks so tasty, though. I want to.
As you're cutting, as you're cutting the heart out, you hear one last thing said out of his last breaths of Point Break. "You motherfuckers get high," and then you take out the heart. And then suddenly you hear a rumble, and the altar starts moving. And then you hear this scream as all these giant bat creatures come rushing out, filling the room. Kept up inside for so long, they're hungry for any kind of flesh. Glesh.
Oh my goodness.
Glesh bats.
Glesh.
Jabber bats. Take a new turn. Jeez, oh, jeez. Oh. Give me some Doom. Here we go. Here you go.
I want there to be Doom.
There you go. You got 1 Omen of Hope, 2 Omens of Doom. Symbol versus gift. I guess you could use this one if you wanted to. Well, no, it doesn't. It's not a gift. Recycle 1 random card, or evaluate versus a gift. Trash the highest die. You already know this is a monster, so.
Hey, Mao.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, Game Daddy, welcome back, buddy.
Seeing these bats here, it fills Titters with excitement for a specific reason I can tell you during break.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'd go with Hope here.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Especially with the name The Hookup.
Okay, we're going with hookup. Okay.
Hook me up.
Sure.
Hook us up with some drugs.
I'm happy with that
Does
just because it doesn't give us any negatives.
Does Point Break have his drugs in his pockets? Because, we definitely need those, right?
Hey, all right, so as the bats fill the room,
He's
Mao,
definitely wearing, cargo.
you got to make a body check. We need to make a body check, otherwise you're going to suffer 3 mind damage. As the jabbering bats scream and fill the room.
Okay.
So you have a 3 in body. And then resist, you don't have, unless you want to, if you want to discard a top card of your deck. You don't have any cards in your discard right now, so it's not a terrible idea. It'll give you.
I usually have
3.
resist.
Oh, I'm sorry, you do have 1 resist. My bad. You have the card that'll get 3 more if you wanted to. If you discard a card, you'll get 3 more.
Oh. Heck it, why not? Let's do it.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna do that. Oh. I'm gonna do a thing. Hold on 1 second. Because there's never. Okay. Should save snail flax. All right, so one card.
That's terrifying.
Cadejo Blanco.
That's too many.
Cadejo Blanco goes into the discard pile. And 1. Okay. Hey, baby. What are you doing?
Okay.
Wait. What the hell? Okay, and now you have 3 more dice. All right. Let's not screw this up. We only need 9, but that'd be a lot of damage. Sharkface.
Time to smash some bats.
Yeah, Sharkface. How do you? You're not actually. You are keeping everybody safe. How do you do that? From the initial, as they start flying out into the room, screaming. It's the screaming that is going to get you.
I call upon the ancient dark arts of the Who to scream my counter echo and to cancel out their bat screams.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Can you make that sound?
Trick or treat.
Who knew that Who
I cannot, for I am not part Who.
Bet you are though.
Shark faces. I'm not.
I love
can't
the,
pick
I
that
love
sound.
that pineapple lamp. That is
Yeah,
the best.
it's a mood lamp. It's going green right now. It's kind of hard to see. Like, oh, there you go.
Oh,
it's
that's
going
beautiful.
blue.
Cute.
Oh, courtesy of Dragons in the Dining Room. Oh, someone shout out Dragons in the Dining Room for us. Oh, my friends at Dragons in the Dining Room.
So, what?
Yes, sir.
Titters wasn't involved in this at all?
Titters, not in this role. Now that was just to save us. Sharkface saved you guys from the initial like outburst of the Jabberbats.
All right.
Now it's time to take care of them. You can, Mao, do you do so with the help of Rock or Game Daddy?
Can I actually call upon the powers of It's Feldmay's New Blood?
Oh, yeah, yep, sure. Oh, did he just drop New Blood? Hell yeah. Welcome, It's Feldmay. Thank you so much for dropping New Blood. Welcome, chat.
Thank you for making the decision for me.
All right, why don't you lead us, Mao, with everyone's going to get involved, and we're going to blast this no roll needed. Blood Glesh for the Glesh gods.
Glesh for the Glesh gods. So this is a swarm of bats, and they jibber jabber.
They're screaming.
Great. So, okay. Here's what I would like to do. Hold on, I got two.
It's Felmy. When you're a new blood and you're new to chat, so on the Liching Hour, we make shows that you can play. And there's a lot of different commands that you can do to influence what's happening right now. New blood makes us all contribute to to however we're going to defeat the Jabberbats without having to roll. So all the Muses and Mao, and thanks to you, that's what's about to happen.
How do I get titters in on this?
Oh, I know what I want to do.
Mao, I like...
What do you want to do?
Well, Mao, I was thinking, you know what would be great is that scene in Serenity where River goes nuts on those Reavers. You never saw Serenity?
I remember like that specific scene of Serenity, but I was watching it and I was like, I have no idea what's going on because I hadn't watched Firefly.
Well, no, it's when River takes the swords. It's when you finally find out she's like incredible badass and she like kills all these Reavers all in the... Like you could just go and batshit crazy. Don't you have... Where's your pole arm? Do you still have the pole arm? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You could do that and then we can see how Rock, Game Daddy, Titters, Sharkface...
halberd.
Yeah, your halberd. Where is your halberd? And then, you also have a katana. You also have a katana.
Yes, I do have a katana. You know what? I think,
oh yeah, Black.
You know what? I would like to use both. My props are not here right now, but the halberd is broken because I broke it in the finale, and the katana also is broken, and I just need to find one that's not broken.
Not fictionally.
Correct. So not fictionally. So what I would like to do is pull the Foin halberd. Just want to make sure that was an emergency. Okay, so halberd. I am going to, you know what? I'm gonna not even have my katana out yet. I'm gonna use the halberd as a legit polearm, but I need the force of a tiny NATO, such as the one around Sharkface, to kind of lift me up a little higher and also kind of spin me around.
There we go.
Yeah.
But also, I would like some burning nacho cheese on my katana for some fire damage.
But I happily
and a little bit
obliges.
of like, yeah. And then if Titters, Rock, and Game Daddy can like cheerleader catch me, I'd appreciate it.
Well, I'm stretchy, so
yeah.
Ooh.
I was gonna have
I
Titters capture one of these bat things and capture it.
Also, we could do that. I can leave. I'm certain I'm not going to kill all of them, but so whichever of the ones that I don't kill that you have.
Titters, you're gonna capture a bat.
You're going to capture a bat.
While you're doing this, I'm just playing Doom just for the soundtrack.
What are you gonna do, Game Daddy?
Perfect.
I said I'm playing Doom just for the soundtrack.
So, Mao, to be extra specific, we're capturing a baby bat who has not been yet transformed into one of these things. but
Okay.
it's on a sway bee.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's grasping onto his mom as his mom is screaming around the room. You feel like,
Yeah, and I have it.
baby bat. Rock, what are you doing?
Baby bat.
You know what? I will voluntarily catch Mao.
Okay.
For once.
Thank you.
Rock's
So-
the only responsible one of us.
Mao lets out the command, and Sharkface rips over, lifting her up, spinning her halberd crazily around the room as you slice through all these different bats. Meanwhile, Titter's waiting and watching, and then as one body falls, he grabs the little baby off of it. And then Budadiah comes out of the love sack to spew nacho cheese all along the halberd, and nacho cheese starts flying everywhere. Anything that wasn't hit with the halberd is weighed down by the nacho cheese. And then you hear woo as Budadiah lets loose even more nacho cheese just for the hell of it, and then sneaks back in the love sack, baby love sack. And then Sharkface gets a little too excited, and Mao flies over a little bit, and Rock definitely catches her out of the air and puts you back down on your feet. What was Game Daddy doing again?
He's recording it.
Oh, he's recording it, or he's playing the Dune soundtrack.
That's right.
Yep.
He was doing both.
Doom.
And that's when you guys. Oh, the Doom soundtrack.
America's Funniest Home Videos.
So as the Jabberbats,
Dune.
the noise falls, you guys hear the Doom soundtrack. You look over at him, and he's got the little thing playing on the screen. All right, so the Jabberbats are laying all around, and there's an opening that leads down cold, stale air, and you guys are about to enter the secret chamber of Tetzlapoka, and we're going to enter that chamber after our break.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have we're going to take our break. 10 minutes. We have a new chapter in the story of Titters coming up around the mid-mark with a new vote for it as well. So stick around and check that out, and we will be back in 10 minutes. Booyah.
Hey Dungeon fans, I'm the Lich, and the Liching Hour is my channel. And you know what? You should join the Discord. Not only do you get to keep up with the Liching Hour shows, you get to sign up for Viva La Dungeon, you get to sign up for X-Craw, you get news by moi. Yeah, it's a pretty good deal. Your monster material, just type this in the chat. Yeah, and then you get the link in the invite. Hope to see you there. Viva La Dungeon.
Under an emerald green sky, Titter sat upon the chest of the manimal. His desert mouse face was screwed up in terror, and flecks of spit flew out of his mouth as he begged to be let go. "We are done with him," Farron said. "Eat his face while he still lives," Eunice slithered into Titter's mind. It wasn't a suggestion. It was an order. She had been with the team for weeks now, having gone with Farron through the star portal he kept on his belt. The Dark Man was mostly distant, but when he wasn't, he was cold and cruel. His eyes were like lasers that bore into you when he focused upon you. When he smiled, you had to fight the urge to run, even though that was probably your best option. A shadow ran over Titters and the desert mouse. It glanced up and Titters could feel its fear grow even stronger. That was Cairo, the leader of the Muses, the mutated animals that served the Dark Man. Part crocodile and part bat, Cairo is a flying horror that believes he's a god. Titters looked over to Dimba, but Dimba turned her large flabby body away. Dimba was the nicest of the others, although that wasn't saying much. Dimba was part whale shark and part poison dart frog, excreting poison from her skin constantly. She was also the deadliest among them. Eunice hissed in her mind. It was heavy with desire. Eunice was the most disturbing of the group, visually and mentally. Part boa constrictor and part spider, Eunice would spend hours killing something and watching the light leave their eyes. Titters looked back down at the mouse man, its tan fur matching delicately with the pink desert sand beneath it. The Dark Man was searching for something here in this new world. The small tribe of manimals hadn't given him the information he needed, so he ordered the Muses to kill them all. Titters wasn't hungry, and inside her, a curious heart still beat.
Hello monsters, I'm the Lich. It's time for Dungeon News. As you know, I've put up wards on all the entrances to level 7. We're in a lockdown situation. Some of our friends may have ventured into that level looking to find something to bring back for the Great Dungeon Scavenger Hunt. I don't want to frighten you, but I'm not sure they will return. I know in itself that's not very frightening. What frightens me, however, is if they do come back, and it will frighten you too if it happens. So, let's do us all a favor. Do a head count to find out who might have gone in there. Each level needs to report to HR with a list of potential monsters who are missing. This isn't a joke, monsters. This is serious dungeon business. In the meantime, however, we're going to work this out, and we're going to hold an Evil Dead Marathon on level 1, a League of Legends tournament on level 2, and a Teen Wolf Marathon on level 3. Winners of all 3 of them will get special prizes. What? Well, of course movie marathons are contests. Of course. Alright, you know what? At the end of every movie there's a trivia quiz. Whoever gets the most answers is the winners. Yeah, see? Have a little faith. Alright. That's the news, monsters. Viva la Dungeon.
Incoming!
And we are back. Hey, everybody.
Bonjour, comment allez-vous?
Bonjour. Let's see, where's Titter's story at? Do as she's told is at 16%. Oh, it looks like Titter's is going to give the little manimal, the desert mouse person, a mercy death. I hope you all are paying attention because some shit's getting set up in this last half of Titter's story. That'll come back later on. Okay, so you guys have just entered. You are in the Pyramid of the Sun. You have entered a secret chamber within that is
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel where the spirit of Tezcatlipoca lives, the smoking mirror, an ancient god of well, it was a human sacrifice god. He was the one who brought human sacrifice.
He was a human sacrifice guy.
Yeah, he's big on that kind of shit. In order to enter that chamber, you sacrificed Point Break, someone with the Point Break shirt on. We're just going to assume it was this dimension's Point Break.
We're just going to assume and not do any investigation into it, whether it is or is not, because I don't want to have this guilt.
Aaron, my laundry! Aaron, my laundry! Let's raid.
That's me.
I was just going to say that you have a sudden feeling of existential dread whenever we're in the tunnel.
That doesn't work in chat.
Okay.
So,
great.
Existential dread.
Aaron, my laundry. Welcome,
As a
everybody.
player can relate to this.
It's so short that I can do it again. We, the Mao and the Muses. Hello, comrade. We are a quick explanation to everybody. In order to stop the current apocalypse that they have encountered here on this earth, caused by the snake cultists who are trying to bring back to life an ancient dragon to devour the world. In order to combat that, Mao and the Muses are attempting to acquire the blessings of several ancient gods and entities in order to make Titters, our muse, into a full-born dragon. In order to fight Quetzalcoatl, the Morning Star Dragon, and Quetzalcoatl, and stop it from destroying and eating the world. And right now, they have sacrificed a human named Point Break in order to enter the secret chamber of Tezcatlipoca, the human sacrifice god. He was also called the Smoking Mirror, and his spirit dwells in the chamber below the Pyramid of the Sun. They gave the same sacrifice. They opened up the compartment because of the human sacrifice. All these jabberbats came out. They had to deal with them very elegantly, very, very action movie-esque. And now with among a large swath of dead bodies of these jabberbats, they're heading down into the chamber. As you guys are starting to move down, you hear a kind of like a chitter, and this little white albino. Actually, before I do that, we're gonna take care of our hands and shit like that.
Yes, please.
Yes. Let's see. Oh boy. Okay. For the omens for this turn, you have poverty, deviltry, and affliction to choose from to start off your turn.
Lovely.
Oof.
All right. So Mao, let's not get into how.
Thanks, Aaron.
Your emotional state, the just impending feeling of dread you're currently having. Because of the baby bat. We're going to a god that takes human sacrifices. I think there's only one true thing that we could possibly use.
Is
it's
it
the
affliction?
devil one.
It's the devil one. Okay. Yeah, let's do the devil one then.
Okay.
Just because we're going to a
Out
god
of
that
the
human
three of them, that's
Okay, so I'm gonna shuffle your hand here, and you're gonna recycle one random card. I'm gonna flip the ruins
I hope
over
it's
to
one of the other
side.
ones.
Yeah, no kidding. No is your homunculus. Well, at least it goes underneath. It doesn't go completely away. But you see this little.
He's a power bottom.
Oh wait, can I heal the one that's in my discard?
Healed.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Okay,
take
so
a zero.
you feel the shiver of something's just not right as you enter the secret chamber and begin climbing down the stairs into the secret chamber. I will say, you hear a chitter, and you see this albino. It's very by the way, it's very foggy as you're noticing. It's kind of misty or smoky down here as you start to go down the stairs. Out of the smoke comes this little albino lizard.
Okay.
It chirps, it looks afraid to see you, and then skitters back down away. There's something about it that you think, So as you head down the stairs, you hear the chitter again, and then again. It's around you somewhere. Do you want to catch it?
Yes.
Squish it. Squish it. It's a
I
cute
don't want
little
to
guy,
squish
though.
it.
He's a
It's
cute
cute.
little
It's
guy.
got a little face.
Glitch, can we roll an
Little
intelligence
Rock.
check on titters?
Can you do what?
Roll an intelligence check on titters.
Did. You succeeded. What's up?
I was gonna have titters if she failed. Just start chasing after this lizard, not knowing where she's running and just running into random things.
Shabunk. Shabunk.
Yep. Chasing this lizard because lizard.
If you're going to try to catch it, it's either a shark face thing or a Buttadaya thing.
Damn.
What's our hand again?
Yes, let's check our hand. We have the Nagaka, the little whip thing. You can bury it to add your body dice. Now would be 5 body dice. Unfortunately, your hand's kind of crappy. You got 2 Omens of Doom, and then you got Cadejo Negro.
Yeah, at the end of this turn, I would like to discard both of those Omens of Doom, please.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
What's the serpent gift?
Did you see? Aaron says they'll call it squishy, and it shall be mouse.
And it shall be mine.
Temple versus serpent. You can
He will
add
be
3
my
dice.
squishy, and he will be mine.
What's that? Oh yeah. So you could use Cadejo Negro to catch the Black Witch. Could catch the Dracavalan for you. Add 3 bonus dice.
Oh yeah.
So right now, do you want to use Buttadaya? Well, hey there. Or do you want to use Sharkface? Actually, because Buttadaya is mute and asleep in the love sack, I think we have to use Sharkface.
I think so. Yeah, Buttadaya had a hard time. Buttadaya sustained Mao in her dissociation while she was in the Sharknado, so he's tired.
Wow, what happened?
We went into the Buttadaya's dream world.
Is there any way Cruz can be involved in this?
Incoming!
Okay, we have an Apocabomb. Cinemahara has rolled Mind Erosion. Downgrade the next Mind Dice rolled. Interesting. Interesting.
Serves him right.
Listen, did you get the one earlier with the dragon level?
Oh wait.
Oh, I don't think I did. Oh.
The dragon increase?
Okay.
Yeah, there was a dragon level one like way earlier before the break.
Yeah.
Okay. We got it.
I
Thank
did
you very
forget
much for the Apocabomb. Titters is going to level up dragon-wise pretty soon,
Yay!
actually. Yay!
Alrighty then.
Okay.
So, I know what I'm upgrading.
Oh,
The smell.
okay. The smell.
Yeah. Dragons have good senses of smell.
Oh, okay.
So your nose.
But only specifically for treasure.
No, it's more on the lines of perception. She can now perceive things easier than most things.
Okay. Okay.
Like, she can sense an illusion, she can sense that stuff.
Mhm.
But it's just because it would smell different from what it should smell like. Like,
Right.
there'd be that magic overlay.
Titters,
That's-
Aaron Melandri says if they were the mother of dragons to Titters, they would be so proud. Just saying.
What?
Did you watch? Never mind. All right. Sharkface McBear. Do you guys?
Yes.
Are you guys gonna enlist the help of Cadejo Negro to catch the charmed Dracovalan?
Yes, please.
All right.
Yeah.
3 bonus dice. 3. Not
Can you please
1.
help us catch that? He's
Not-
very fast,
not
and my
2.
usual fast, talky person is asleep.
Cadejo goes, yeah.
I'm gonna catch it.
Oh, they are very lucky. It's very lucky we saw one of these. Let's catch it. Charm and study. You have study, so we're gonna add the extra bonus dice there. Hold on. Yeah. And so I mean, 7 dice to get 14 doesn't seem too bad, right?
Oh, I think we could probably do it.
Out of 3.
I'm catching.
And I've been rolling very good for you guys. And yes,
Hey.
you have 16.
Beautiful.
Titters, tell us how you catch the Dracovalan.
Okay. So, I'm sorry in advance for this, Sharkface. But as you're chasing after it, trying to catch it, Titters just slowly leans down, stops moving, it runs onto her head, by her neck where that flap is, and she just closes the flap and gets up.
Oh, interesting.
Predator tactic. Let the prey get to you.
Almost like some.
He then pulls it up and is holding it by his tail, like, caught it.
Almost like some weird Venus flytrap. All right,
Titters.
we have
The
added.
monster.
You have the Charm Dracovalent in your hand now. The Charm Dracovalent, you can boost mine, but also you can slither it, meaning put it back in the deck in order to search the current story deck for a gift. I'm gonna put that in your hand.
The story deck being the ones that we haven't come across yet.
Yep, the deck that you have right now. I'm gonna take Dome of Doom. We're gonna start a new turn. We're gonna go ahead and discard these two. Right.
Please, thank you.
So we can draw 3 new cards.
Yes.
Okay, so
Did we deal one again?
did we do what? Oh, there wasn't one in there.
We don't have any more.
Oh wait,
in this, right?
Cadejo was in there. So yes, Cadejo Negro was in there.
Cool. Fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, we have an Homunculus is back. Homunculus. Tail Gunner, that's kind of a relatively new card. Reroll any number of body and rage dice. Snakeskin Boots are back
I don't
in play.
remember Tail Gunner.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Nagaka is still in hand, and you have the Charm Dracovalent. As you guys start heading down... Oh wait, let's do this. Let's do... You don't have any omens, so this omen is an omen of Gut Punch. If you get damaged this turn, you're going to bury 1 card.
Oof.
Barry's Exile?
Yes. Yes, exile.
For this game. Okay.
Yep. Okay, so as you're going down the stairs, you hit a kind of a landing, but at that point it's so smoky that you're coughing and you can't. It's hard to breathe and it's very, very hard to see.
Wait. Fix this.
You are going
does
to
anybody breathe pollution?
suffer 1 body damage, and unfortunately that means getting rid of the snakeskin boots.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
As you're all coughing.
Oh no!
Oh no, snakeskin boots.
Not my boots.
My poor robot.
Not my boots.
Gareth accidentally threw up on the boots.
What do you
She
want?
accidentally threw up on the boots.
How do you want to take care of this smoke?
With Brian.
So it's the wound, right?
What? Was?
What?
Was?
I'm coming up with a plan.
Oh, okay.
Brian, wings. Rock, you can breathe fire, right?
No.
No,
Can't you?
freaking laser beams, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the laser beams. That's right. It's something.
Who was it
fiery.
that breathed fire, though?
It was Tim.
Oh, it was me who did.
Oh, okay.
Shit, I'm turning into a real dragon, and an idiot one apparently. So I have an idea for me and Sharkface to do this.
Go for it.
Because I have wings, and Sharkface has brine. So what I'm thinking is I blow away the smoke, and then he uses the brine to replace the smoke, so we're not dying of smoke inhalation. And we have a nice sea smell.
Wait, smoke with fire. Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm using my wings to blow the smoke away, and then we're just using brine to make it smell nice.
Mind or body?
It'd be body.
It would be body.
Okay.
Everybody. So let's do it.
Okay. Study. Oh, you have hack 1, so it doesn't really matter. So you have study 1 and 2. So.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna do 4 dice for 12. Or do you want to try to add more to this roll? We have the Homunculus. Well, it's a gift, though. Tail Gunner is reroll. Nagaika is bury it to add body dice, would add 5 body dice to this. And then the Dracovalent just boosts mind or does the whole slithering thing.
This is not a gift, so I can't.
Yeah, it doesn't.
This
lets you go into the deck and find a gift.
I mean, possibly help. I don't know.
Can I see the Draco lizard?
Can we do that now, or is that like, I don't know what?
It's during the support phase, so before or right when I draw. Well, you know what? I'll let you do this now if you like.
Okay. Search this nexus.
You wanna send the Dracovalin out into the smoke before actually dealing with the smoke?
As long as he comes back.
Well, it comes back. Yes, it's gonna come back.
Okay.
Do that
Yeah,
now?
as long as he comes back. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so you send the little guy out into the thing, and you hear little chirping, and then suddenly the smoke kind of parts, and on the table in front of you, and like kind of a little alcove, you see a bunch of cups.
Oh.
He has brought you a gift.
Thank
the smoke
you.
clears, but you have to pick the right cup.
I picked the wooden one.
Gotta roll the. You gotta fill it. You have to pick the right cup, and you have to fill it with something.
Oh, okay.
We fill up with the blood of the innocent.
I mean, I think it's not to meta too much here, but it says kind of something right on the card about it.
I assume that it would have to be filled with human blood. I mean, I'm not really a human.
What else would it be filled with?
Can we go back up and get some blood from Point Break?
Probably.
Wait.
Is that allowed?
I actually might have a solution to that one.
What's that?
We still got the driver in the love sack.
No.
We have two people in the love sack, though, don't we?
Who's the other
No,
person?
we got rid of Point Break.
The second one was Point Break.
Oh.
Yeah, we sacrificed them.
This would be up to Lich here, but remember Titters' background, how she was a human?
Hmm.
Oh.
And she got mutated?
Yeah. Do you think she still has a little bit of human blood in her?
Yeah, I think she has a lot of human blood.
live,
It's just physical mutation change.
Okay.
What's the worst that could happen? It could just set us all on fire and end us quickly.
Right.
That sounds like a future us problem.
That's not a now problem. That's a later problem.
Oh wait, this is discards 3 now. All right. Doop 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 doop. Update discard. Okay. All right. So let's move these dice off. You're gonna use oh no, you got to use rock. It's lower.
Yeah.
Rock. That was your sacrifice. Point Break sacrifice. You have to choose the cup. Resist. You have.
Do.
Anything else you want to throw on there? You can boost it with Tail Gunner. You can boost it with Nagaika. Can't do it. Oh yeah, actually, Homunculus you could use Homunculus to add a bonus die.
I'm okay with
Yeah.
We still have to fight the threat, guys.
My card.
What's that game, Daddy?
I said, keep in mind, we still have to fight the threat.
Correct. Okay, so let's use the homunculus because that's specifically during assembly versus a gift.
Yes.
And then leave the other two for right now.
All right.
I'm confident with 12 on 5. Yeah, that should be. I like these odds.
All right.
That's doable.
Odds, evens, over-unders.
Big money,
how many-
no way, man.
I need 12. Right now you have a 9.
Oof.
Okay.
All right.
Evaluate. Discard the Tail Gunner to reroll any number of body or rage dice.
All right. I guess we're discarding that tail gunner. The rage gunner. The tail gunner.
Rage Gunner.
Rage gunner. Let's
all
roll the twos. Yeah.
Okay.
It's only rage dice, though.
I was gonna say I think it's only rage.
Yeah, it's just rage.
Whatever, nerds. All right. All right. There you go.
6 or a 5. I can't see.
Rock.
Titter's face is in the way. There we go.
Rock. Which cup do you pick?
How many are there?
There are 6 different cups. There's a gold one with I'm not going to describe every one of these. They all have different parts of a dragon on them. A couple wings, a couple claws, and a head.
So two claws, 2 wings.
Yep, and a head.
One of these things is
Which
not
one
like the
shall
other.
be my holy grail?
I said 6, so there's a tail too.
Oh.
I'm going to take the leftmost claw.
And because you rolled right, you luckily picked the right one. The right claw was the most important claw. That was the bringer.
The lucky claw.
That was the one that provides life, and the left claw would take your life. You pick up the gullet chalice, you drop the blood into it, and you guys hear a rumble. Something's moving around you, but then the smoke is back, fills back in the room. You hear a deep voice. Who is awakening me? But you
Hi,
cannot
my name
see.
is Mao.
But you cannot see. I'm gonna put the.
Hi, my name is Mao.
We're here to contact you about your car's extended warranty.
We're here to contact you about your car's extended warranty.
We're gonna go ahead and start a new turn. You got an Omen of Hope. You're gonna have
Great.
4, 5 cards in your hand. You got a Charlatan's Book. That's flipping dice, mind and soul. Tech Support heals. You now have 6 cards. Oh, hold on, I'll have to count. Anti-Venom, which slotted discards. Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't forget, Mother of Memory lets you reroll die. I got.
Oh shit.
The Golden Chalice is pretty cool. You guys could slot that now. It may.
Yeah, let's do that.
Suffer body damage to reroll, upgrade, or downgrade 1 die.
Ooh.
Yeah. And Anti-Venom will
That's
slot
very
that too.
flexible.
Discard to add
Yeah.
+1. Or actually add +2 to a roll. Holy crap.
Beautiful.
You can discard it. Okay.
Love it.
4 slotted cards. I wonder what will happen.
Girls like me got to go.
Don't forget that any all makes this.
Yeah.
I've
Okay,
been chosen,
so-
my friends.
I've been chosen, my
All right,
friends.
so we still have to take care of the pollution. Cannot see where to
Yeah.
go. Something open
All right.
nearby.
We tried body last time. Let's try mind this time.
Okay.
No, we didn't even try it. We went straight to the lizard, and then we kind of just ran off and got us gauntlets.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what happened? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
We were about to, and then we got
So-
gauntlets.
Yeah. Then let's try to just suffer through it.
Mind is Game Daddy. What you gonna do to clear up the pollution, Game Daddy?
That is a very good question. That is not really my
Or-
area of expertise.
Or find your way through it.
How about this? I'm gonna tickle Sharkface and hopefully make him laugh enough to cause a little Sharknado and kind of go away.
Wait, that's not how that
Oh,
works.
I wet my plants.
I'm gonna tickle him.
Ugh, I NATO'd myself.
Is Terrace involved
I
in this?
NATO'd myself.
Yes. With
You made me NATO.
But I think Terrace is involved.
Yes. Titters is involved. Do you want to do 4 dice to get 11 on 3 of them, or well, you could boost mine with tech support. Actually, when you're you have to sacrifice it. This is going to let you flip one of these dice, so maybe take some damage.
Yeah.
And this one lets you add like 5 dice to it. That seems like overkill.
Let's
hold it.
use the charlatan book.
This will be after you roll. Or
After-
you
yes.
could discard it to add a die if you wanted to. but
No,
this
I
lets you
after we roll, we can cross that bridge when we get there.
You know, you have enough stuff. I'm not worried. This roll's
Yeah.
gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got this.
Jeez. Look at that.
Oh, so we don't even need to.
Boom. Oh.
Look at us thinking our
Boom.
thoughts.
All right. So you tickle Sharkface enough to where he starts barking and laughter. Is that what happens,
Yes,
Sharkface?
and he makes a little NATO around himself. It's like a defense mechanism. And I'm hoping I can convince Titter to like flap her wings to push the air forward, maybe blowing the smoke away or smog, whatever it is.
Oh, I was just, using ground pepper on
There
his
you go.
nose to get him to sneeze. I'm just going crunch, 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 crunch. Just try to get him to sneeze.
And sneezed, you did.
So as you're doing that and the smoke starts clearing, you see that what looks like a large dark opening has opened up in a small round room that you're in. But as you get closer, you see yourself reflected in the darkness, Mao, and you realize that you're staring at an obsidian mirror. That's kind of like, and it starts smoking a little bit. And in the mirror, your reflection changes, and this jaguar's face comes up out of the darkness. And you hear, "Who seeks my boon? Which one of you is the warrior that seeks my boon?"
It's me.
Are
Hi,
you?
my name is Mal.
Are you the warrior that seeks his boon now? You're the one.
Actually, it's Rock.
No,
It's not Rock
Oh
either.
no, shit! It's Titters. It's Titters. You're right. We're doing this.
Yeah, unless you're the dragon. Well, I mean, hey, you know what? Plot twist. Mao's gonna get the boon, and we're gonna see what happens.
Mao's the dragon in the end.
I'm not prepared to do dragon makeup.
What makes you worthy?
Is he asking Titters?
Yes.
Titters looks at him with
Just
no
start
fear in her face and licks her other eyeball. No fear. Lick.
Tezcatlipoca wants to know, is this warrior worthy? And then all of a sudden, out of the obsidian mirror, this man steps out. He's got a jaguar head and a huge headdress. And then everything else is, just regular person until his left foot. His left foot's been replaced by a big slab of obsidian. He just comes out. And he's got a large, serrated, shark tooth type sword. He goes, "Who faces me then? Not this one licking its eyeball."
You know what would be really beneficial? Guys, you know
sword?
what would be really beneficial? The newcomer chat thing, you know what I mean? That'd be really beneficial to come up right now.
So
Nice. Titters. Well played, metagame in the... Hey, let's get a new blood. Do we have anybody new? Anybody new in the crowd? Let's make this happen.
anyone new want to say hi? How are we doing in the crowd tonight?
How we doing in the crowd tonight?
Hey, where's those all those gift subs that I gave out? Like, where are y'all in the chat? Huh?
There's feet. There's somebody here just called feet.
Come on, we
All right,
like
this is
ya.
gonna be-
We
this
like
is-
you. We want new people.
He's going to be a 16. He's the ordeal of smoke. He's going to be a 16.
Hold on, are we gonna get to the defeat? Damn.
What's
I
that?
see myself out. Nothing. Hey, bad fun.
Hard
Okay,
mode!
bad fun. There's somebody
All right.
in chat named Feet. I
This
said
is just Feet.
we're gonna feed defeat.
It might be. I don't think that they are a bot, but I could be mistaken.
I don't know. They haven't typed in chat. That's why I said it. So sorry, I'm terrible. I'll see myself out.
Any new bloods out there? Any new bloods at all?
All right. Well,
It's going to be a 16 to beat
Who is this Joker?
Tezcatlipoca.
What
Tezcatlipoca.
you call me?
The smoking mirror. A very ancient god. A god of black magic. Is a protean wizard. His sword cackles with energy. Or crackles. Cackles and crackles. And cankles.
It laughs
Cankles,
all-
crackles, and cackles.
He's
The,
got obsidian
the
cankles.
trifecta of
Like-
crankledom.
We're not gonna fuck around with his cankles.
The trifecta of crack. Crackle, crinkle, and crinkle. Crinkle. Oh, crinkle.
Cankle.
Ankle?
Okay.
He's going to be a 16, and it doesn't matter what virtue. 16.
Okay.
But this is Titter's fight.
Whatever we should
and whoever wants to
do-
join in if they can.
Well, we can definitely use Nagaika to give us five
Yeah.
Yes.
body dice off the bat.
Yeah, like whoever wants to fight this guy, I'll help you.
Same.
Well, Titters. So that's going to add Nagaika, burying Nagaika, perfect, holding it till the end. Now gives you all 4 body dice.
5, isn't it?
Well, it's 5, but you only have 4
yeah,
body
and we
dice.
get it. Well, doesn't it overflow and we get another bonus die?
Sure. Sure. You got 8 dice. You need a 16.
I still don't feel comfortable with
Chop
this
off
number.
all the slotted. Pop them all off. Pop off every single slotted card.
Oh,
We're
let's
gonna
see.
one-shot this guy.
Okay, so suffer body damage to reroll, upgrade, downgrade. That's going to be easy. Oh, a symbol versus a resist threat. It's 2 body dice, but you already used everything you could use for that.
And he's not a threat, he's an ordeal.
Oh, the anti-venom lets you... You're going to be able to add +2 to this roll. So you really only need a 14.
Yeah.
This all comes down to how does Titters prove their worth in getting the boon from this god?
Alright, so I have an idea, and this is kind of why I wanted to get the New Blood to come in. So I'm ripping this off of an anime. I'm ripping it off. I'm completely owning this.
Hey,
This is
I
from an
don't know
anime.
what you're talking about. Just it's all unique. Go for it.
Yeah, do your thing.
So let's just all unique. So everybody like looks to Titters and metaphorically gives her a part of their power, causing Titters to go into rage mode.
Ooh. Oh, and we remember, like, you know what? Add this to it. The Apocrypha with the dragon leveling up is kind of, you start feeling, because all the muses are giving you a little bit of their powers, that's going to increase your power as a dragon.
Oh, and it's also Mao who's helping with this as well, because
Yes.
I want to involve Mao in this.
Okay.
Everyone's just...
I'll hand you my sword.
As this happens...
And my mech suit.
Great, now just imagine Lord of the Rings.
You're welcome.
And my bodies.
And then what are you doing?
Well,
do you want to roll first, or do you want to just say what you're doing now?
Even though if I ever am being somebody to let the roll happen, I'll say it because I'm wanting to.
Okay.
What Teres does is, in this enraged, slowly forming into the next stage of dragon for her, and with all this power and the sword from Mao, she looks at the Jaguar's obsidian Jaguar and does a quick slash like she's just on the other side of him. And then she does the cool anime thing, or anything really, and sheathes the sword, and then it just shatters into nothing.
So you attacked the obsidian block that he came out of?
No, I attack him and the block.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm just on the other side of it suddenly. Sheathe the sword, and it just shatters into dust.
Let's roll it and see if that happens. Look at that. Look at that. You're welcome.
Oh my
18.
goodness.
18. You shatter the block, and the man turns with some...
20.
The man... What? What?
That
Oh,
was
it's 20.
20.
Yeah, because we're going to use the anti-venom. So the obsidian block shatters, and all these little shards, and the warrior turns and then disappears into the shards. And as the shards are flying by you, each one of you, as you look at the shards, you can see a little bit of the man's face and the jaguar in all the shards. And then it just kind of disappear and fall to the ground. And you hear, "You have acquired my boon."